Welcome back. It's been a while and I apologise for the echo, but as you can see, we're living in a building site and I'm going to update you on everything that's been happening the last few months. This is a real flash forward into the future because it is now the 4th of June that I'm filming this, and this footage is from way back in like March. But because of life being life and being busy with work, I just haven't been prioritising these renovation vlogs and updating you. And I think that's just kind of how it's going to go. It tends to come last, unfortunately. But we're here now and I'm going to tell you what's been going on. So I think last time I showed you the door and the windows and the fence outside being done. And whilst that was all happening, I wanted to get stuck in and I started to paint the spare bedroom door. And I intended to also paint the skirting boards and the walls. So I started painting the door and doing a priming coat because the doors are like wood and I don't love them because they're a bit orange. So I started to paint that and I came upon a realisation of something that we would have to do. So it's time to do the primer on this bad boy. I've already put like a knot sealer. Can't remember what it's called, but it like protects the knots so they don't bleed through when you paint it white. I just ran upstairs, I'm out of breath. But let's get this primer on. Coats of primer. Already love the feel of white doors, even though it's obviously nowhere near done, just compared to the orange doors out here. Like these feel so orange to me, and this just feels so bright and just, oh, I can't wait. Time to do the skirting boards. So this has had to take a pause because I've realised if I need to do the skirting boards and we're going to be having floorboards in here, I need to remove the carpet because the skirting board goes a little bit under the carpet. So yeah. And my friend Ali is staying here this evening, and then my parents are staying from Wednesday to Sunday. So this is like my week where I'd allocated to do renovating, and then people were like, hey, can we stay with you for various reasons? And now it's the week that I'm doing renovating because we've not got much work on.
I've got a sun lotion on.
So yeah, and then the window guys are here, the fence guys, it's all like whoosh at the same time.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do the big reveal of what the floorboards look like underneath. So we've got to take everything out of this room now.
They look nice, but I hope there's no hidden surprises.
There's always a hidden surprise.
Seems to be the theme with this house.
Look at that. It's echoey in here. Wow. This would have to be covered with something. Maybe some piece of slate, or maybe it won't matter because it'd be inside the wardrobe. A lot of work to do. That was a hard job. All of those bits are out. Sander, Alex, floor cylinder. Rusty floors. And all suited and booted. Can you even hear me? Do I sound like a robot? I'm scared. Which one is it? Okay. So we've made a lot of progress with the floors. They are mostly sanded, but I have never been more infuriated by a process in my life, so I do warn you, if you intend on sanding your floors, it's not fun. The sandpaper keeps on coming off of the rolling thing.
Yeah, it depends. You look at this, as an example. This wood is newer, right? And you can tell that's done it nice and smooth, at least in this bit. So if it was all like this and it was flat, I think it would be a much easier process.
Oh yeah.
But because it's so old and you can see it's like bowed a bit, and they've obviously had a problem in the past with, that's pretty bad, isn't it?
That's like the woodworm or something.
Yeah. Which
and there's lots of bits coming up.
Doesn't appear to be active, and they had the timbers treated, so it's okay. And we're going to have a rug on it, but still.
And then in the corners, there's loads of plaster, so which is hard.
And you can't get into that, really, can you?
Yeah.
It's difficult.
But then this side looks really good.
Yeah, it just needs touching up.
But it has been an infuriating process. Very, very tricky. And I wish someone else could do it. I'm wondering whether I might get a professional or get a quote for the rest of the house, because I'm not sure I would have the patience to do the rest of the house on my own.
Not if it's all like this.
No, so yeah. But it's all a learning curve. This is what you got to go through when you do your own DIYs. I don't know how old these floorboards. They might be original to the house.
Potentially. No.
So I think we're temporarily admitting defeat on the room. We rang a professional, a few of them. One of them's coming tomorrow at 9:30 to look at it, and I guess he'll tell us if there's a solution or if there isn't.
Our window man recommends just putting planks on top.
Yeah.
But then wouldn't that obscure the skirting board?
I don't know. It's really difficult because I want the original floorboards, but they've also got woodworm, they've got loads of crap around the edges. Can they be restored? Will they just look crap?
I saw one.
Part of me feels like I don't really care if they look a bit crap, as in if they look a bit rustic and worn down.
I don't mind that. I just want it to be smooth and all, you know, the same sort of shade, and no little bits that we haven't been able to get to like it is currently.
So this is our first kind of hurdle, and we can't really get if they say that it's doable, we can't really get them in to do it until the bathroom's been removed, which we're waiting on the plumber to have a look.
Did he ever did he say like once he'd done the fence that was the next job immediately?
Yeah, he said the plumber's coming next week, so then they can remove the bathroom, and then when the ensuite bathroom's removed, we can then, if the floors can be done, they can be done.
So it's just going to be a building site for a few weeks.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those things we had to like wait at each stage for certain things to get done before we can do the other things.
You were just going to paint the sky.
I know how funny that this. I don't know how I've cut this video up because we've just been filming everything, but like I just started thinking, oh, I'm just gonna paint the door, gonna paint the walls, and then suddenly, like, we're now having floors being done.
The carpet for the whole upstairs of the house.
Oh, and also the stairs. I really want to do the stairs, but apparently this is not something that a lot of people do. There's paint on the edges.
Oh. Well, there must have been a runner or something.
That's what all of them are like.
Yeah.
So yeah, under here, you could strip it all, or you could paint this white and have a runner. Lots of things to think about.
Both appealing options.
But they are nice stairs.
The wood looks way better, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Smoother.
It is way smoother. Maybe they're newer than the upstairs.
Could be. Yeah. Might have changed the stair formation since it's been a pub.
Oh, it's cold. And this is where the bedroom's looking like right now. We've put the bed back in just for now because it's convenient. But the floor is just a little bit of a mess. As you can see, there's lots of bits that are kind of broken. You can see with the sand machine, the sander, how we've like, you know, made lines like this, which is not good. That's our own fault. There's also some like old woodworm. We've sanded so far down that you can see the old joist nails and they've started to go shiny, which is not good, and you can see where we've done it. Really crappy job, and I don't want to ruin it any further. That is why I wanted to get it done professionally, because I fear us doing it like this. Look what we've done. Not good. And then the edges had the black paint on them, and yeah, I just think if we got it done professionally, properly, it would just look so much better. And I know that it's rustic, but this is just taking it a little bit too far. But the windowsill is looking better. Again, I haven't finished this, but because I will have to sort of varnish it and all of that, but it does look a lot better than that horrible carpet. And then with the window, it just looks incredible. Like when that's properly done, it will just look so nice. With this colour on the wall, we have decided we're going to add some kind of white paint to it to make it lighter, because I think it's just a bit too dark for this room. But this door we've just left with primer. We need to put a final coat on, but again, I didn't do that because of the skirting boards. And I can't really do the skirting boards until the floors are done. So as with all renovations, there are so many hidden surprises, and I didn't really think through the fact that if I was going to be painting the skirting boards, I would have to lift up the carpet. And then I think that I just was a bit hasty because it was the spirit of everything, all the renovations happening, the windows being done, the fence being put up. I was like, I want to do this now, because I'd taken that week to dedicate to renovating, and I'd taken time off work and planned and scheduled. So I wanted to get it done, and I kind of regret doing that. That's probably an advice I would tell my past self, is to slow down, because you have time and you probably end up wasting your money and energy rushing things. And I think that's what we did, because the floorboards aren't the best, and it was probably better off waiting for a professional with floorboards that bad. So the floorboards are kind of the next big thing, which we're gonna be talking to you about in the next video, hopefully, because there have been quite a few issues with the floorboards, but I don't want to go into that too much now because that's the next video. But hopefully next video the floorboards will be well on the way to being sorted and we can find a solution, because it was very disheartening to try it ourselves and it not to work. And the next thing is where I'm sitting right now. This is the corner of our master bedroom, which used to be a bathroom, and we've had it plastered, we've ripped it out, and it has made this room so much bigger and so much better, and I can't wait to move in here and sleep in this room and have it as our bedroom. But I'll show you what happened when we ripped it out. Today is a very exciting day because the ensuite is being removed. Oh my gosh. So it almost feels like we've just moved in again because we've emptied this room. The only thing in here is our mattress and our light. And this ensuite in the corner is gonna be gone. I can't wait. I hate this room. So small. You can't even clean your teeth in there because you have to duck your head under and it's impossible. Smallest little sink ever. Smallest shower in the world. Doesn't come across on camera necessarily how bad it is in there, but this is all going to be gone and we're going to be able to see the true size of this room, and it's going to be a really nice big master bedroom, and then later on we can get stuck in putting our new bathroom in. Very looking forward to it. Oh my god. Look at that. That's really weird.
Let's see what's in there.
Ew. This is so strange.
It's all very weird. It's like thinking about what's behind there as well.
Little toilet. Wash my hands.
Shower.
Yeah, we've got all the floorboards. So exciting.
So look, the floorboards where the toilet was, not terrible.
Hmm?
The floorboards where the toilet was, not terrible.
Mm-hmm.
You just hope
I wonder what it's like under there.
That's what I'm worried about. It almost looks like it's damp there, where there's been water.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, we'll see. So it's the day after the demolition happened, and I think there's a little bit more that's been removed. Up here's been removed, the underside of the shower, other bits like the pipes have been taken out because they were sticking up. Bit annoying, this has had to been like cut, but I feel like that's just kind of one of those things that has to happen sometimes. And another thing that happened yesterday was that a lady came round to measure up for shutters. We're gonna get plantation shutters in all the rooms on the windows. They are expensive, but I feel like they're a fixture of a house. And as this is a lovely cute cottage and we've just got lovely new windows, it's gonna look great. And I hate curtains. I'm not a curtain fan, I just don't like the way they look. And I think that if we've got these beautiful sashed windows, then we have the shutters, it would just complete the whole thing. And there's loads of houses around here that have shutters in them, and from the outside they look so pretty, and then also from the inside they look good too. But it's just, I just love everything about shutters, always have. And then the light coming in through the slats, you know, reflecting on the walls, it's gonna look so pretty, and I feel like it's gonna really make all the rooms look gorge. So very excited for that. And he's coming back on Monday to finish all of this demolition, and then hopefully at some point soon we can get them to replaster all of it. And the next plan is that they're fixing a joist in the bathroom, the new bathroom, because that was a bit iffy when we bought the house. He said that's something that you should probably fix at some point because it's a bit springy, and that's where the bath and the toilet's going to go, so it definitely needs support there. We're just having a small issue with timing with the builder. He's not sure if he can fit it in before the floor people can fit it in, and the floor people only have 1 week free, so it's a bit ooh. I need to speak to the builder today to see if he can do something about that, but we'll see. Fingers crossed. And then the floor people are going to be doing all of the floors. We're going to have to empty out the whole of the upstairs, go stay at my sister's and or my mum and dad's, and they're going to spend 3 or 4 days just sanding everywhere upstairs, and we're going to come back to a beautiful new house. Fingers crossed. Well, that's the idea anyway. Okay, so shortly we have a plasterer coming round to fix all the mess that was left after removing the ensuite. So this is the before.
Just the same mistake. Every second comes and breaks. It's so weird, I let go. There is something between you and me these days.
So when we ripped it out, I was kind of nervous that we would have made a wrong decision, because some people suggested making it into a cupboard, or, you know, rearranging it a bit to make it a slightly better ensuite. But we 100% made the right decision, because this room is a proper master bedroom now. It's significantly larger than the other bedrooms in the house, and it just feels way more open, spacious, and I love bedrooms that feel spacious and open and bright, because the windows are so bright in here. And that kind of corner thing was just not doing any favours to this room. So once it's painted and decorated, it's going to be really peaceful and lovely, and I'm so excited. So I kind of want to delve into everything that's happened, because there's a lot more that's happened, but I also need to split these videos up. So stay tuned for next video to find out what happens with the floorboards and when we get them done. And basically there's a big drama, and it was very frustrating. But from now on, I've decided once these videos are up, I'm going to upload these now. I'm going to be doing it chronologically. Lots of you guys suggested just to do it chronologically and not worry too much, and just upload the stuff as it's happening, because otherwise I just think about it too much and it gets too late and it's months behind and all that. I was thinking about, you know, grouping the content together so it's like a finished project. So in a way I was waiting for this video for the floorboards to be finished and then share it with you, which means that I'm going to be waiting for months because jobs get done very slowly, tradespeople are often unreliable and have, you know, dates get changed, things get changed, and it can be tricky. So I'm not going to do that for now. I'm just going to update you chronologically. Whenever I have enough footage to put out, I'll share it with you what's going on. And fingers crossed, our bathroom is going to be finished or being done in June and July, so that's going to be really exciting, and we can start decorating and doing everything properly. And the upstairs will be finished because that will just make my life so happy, because right now we are living in an upside down house with all our stuff downstairs and it's crazy. But hope you enjoyed. Make sure to go check out my Instagram account, Our Cornish Cottage, for day-to-day updates, because I'll share like little bits here and there, and subscribe for another video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.